Aleksandar Stamboliyski was a man of principle, resilience, and unyielding defiance in the face of immense pressure. A true embodiment of the Spartan mindset, he dedicated his life to reshaping Bulgaria, not through conquest, but through reform, fighting for the people who had long been overlooked by those in power. His story is one of courage, determination, and ultimately tragic sacrifice. Born in 1879, Stamboliyski was not a product of aristocracy or privilege. He came from humble agrarian roots and never lost sight of his origins. Educated in Germany, he was deeply influenced by progressive agrarian thought and sought to apply those ideas to Bulgaria, a nation that had long been controlled by elites with little regard for its peasantry. Unlike politicians who spoke of the people while serving only themselves, Stamboliyski was willing to challenge the entire system on behalf of the working class. During World War I, Bulgaria found itself entangled in a disastrous alliance with the Central Powers, a decision Stamboliyski fiercely opposed. He saw the war as a senseless bloodbath that would only bring suffering to the people. His refusal to support the war effort led to his imprisonment for treason, yet he refused to back down. This was not a man who bent to the will of kings and generals. He believed in a cause greater than himself and was willing to pay the price for standing his ground. After the war, as Bulgaria reeled from its losses and the abdication of Tsar Ferdinand, Stamboliyski was released from prison and quickly rose to power. As prime minister from 1919 to 1923, he launched an ambitious program of agrarian reform, determined to empower the peasants and dismantle the old power structures that had long exploited them. His government implemented land redistribution, improved education, and sought to create a Bulgaria that worked for its people rather than a privileged few. But as history has shown time and time again, those who challenge entrenched power are rarely left unchallenged. Stamboliyski's enemies, from the military to the urban elites, plotted against him. In 1923, he was overthrown in a violent coup. Still, he refused to flee. Instead, he called on the peasantry to rise in rebellion, attempting to resist the inevitable. But the forces against him were overwhelming. He was captured, brutally tortured, and executed. His enemies may have destroyed his body, but his legacy of defiance and reform remains. Aleksandar Stamboliyski was not a warrior in the traditional sense, but he lived and died by the same principles that guided the Spartans: discipline, honor, and an unwavering commitment to his cause, no matter the cost. He fought for justice against insurmountable odds, knowing full well that standing against the powerful often leads to destruction. But he did it anyway, because true warriors don't fight for survival, they fight for what is right. Order the Spartan Mindset today and embark on your journey toward becoming the leader your world needs. Let your struggles forge you into a warrior of character and resolve. The Spartan Mindset provides a comprehensive and actionable guide to personal development and resilience. Available now for just $19.99. Purchase your copy from the links in the description box below and on this channel's homepage, because your future begins with the right mindset. The Spartan Mindset.